So I seen Goulamirian is going to face off against Zurdo Ramirez, Zurdo Ramirez soon. I think it's going to be in a week or two. The fight's coming up soon. Should be either next week or the week after that. But I know right now Zurdo is looking to face off against him. They have a title shot coming up. And Goulamirian said that he feels like that Zurdo basically gonna get knocked out. He feel like he's gonna knock Zurdo out. He feel like he's gonna stop him. He said he's not Bivol. He said, I'm not Bivol, I'm going to stop Zurdo. And that's some strong statements to say, you know. Technically, the way things are looking right now, it looks like it's a golden boy fight, technically, as I seen, but he said he looks like Zurdo is gonna go to sleep. He don't think Zurdo is gonna be able to make it through the fight with what he has to offer. It's pretty wild to say that, but at the same time, it makes sense because Zurdo hasn't really brought anything to the table as far as at the cruiserweight position to where a guy is afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, though, at cruiserweight, he's looking at it as if, you know, this guy's coming into my weight class. You know what I'm saying? What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? No one's coming to my division. And this title shot is basically something that he needs. You know what I'm saying? I'm already made in this division. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Arsen feels like that he deserves this title shot. That he's the one who earned it. You know what I'm saying? When you have other guys who come to the division, they feel like these guys who are placed quickly into a division they just moved up to, they don't like that too much. A lot of guys take that personal. On both sides. We've seen a lot of fights like that recently to where guys really don't respect each other on both sides as far as how they got the opportunity. Everybody doesn't get an opportunity the same. A lot of guys gotta wait. But some guys feel like they just have stuff handed to them. So it's a huge difference how people carry things and how things are done. But that's a problem that continues to go on in the boxing world. But with this fight right here, you can kind of solve everything with the right hand. That's what Goulamirian is basically saying. Like, with the right hand, I can kind of change everything that's being said right now, so I'm not really too concerned. But he knows that he feels like he's different from Dmitry Bivol. And I agree, you know, Bivol's not a knockout artist or anything, like, or a power puncher. So he's definitely not the same, you know. He's more of a guy who's a body puncher, inside fighter. You know, Bivol can do all those things, but he's more of a boxer, puncher. He's not really a guy who's just, you know, different kind of style, man. That's what really it all comes down to, it's just the style matchups. And that's what they're kind of getting around to. Just different styles, that's all. Nothing as far as him feeling anything personal as far as Zurdo is not a good fighter. He knows he's a great fighter, but he feels like he's better at this level right now. I'm not the biggest Zurdo fan, but I feel like he's definitely been underrated lately. I put out a few videos last year explaining his growth. Even though he's at a later age, I feel like he's grown tremendously the last 12 months. And that's something Arsen he's probably not privy to, that information. He probably doesn't know the kind of steps that Zurdo has taken the last couple of months. But last couple of years, he definitely took some steps up. He's not the same fighter he was in the Bivol fight. He was basically weight drained in that fight. He wasn't looking to try to stop Bivol or try to use any kind of advantage that he had. He was really on the outside. He wasn't pressuring. Just a lot of things that could have went a lot better in that fight, honestly. But it shows that Bivol does an excellent job when it comes to certain fights and certain fighters. He does an excellent job. So basically have to consider that when you're evaluating what kind of fighter that Zurdo is at this stage in his career. He's not a guy that's not gonna try to go out there and take the title. Right now, this is a shot he's been waiting for. You know, as far as at the weight, the chance, right now, this is huge for him. You know, Oscar has a lot of high expectations for Zurdo Ramirez right now, so he expects him to come out with some kind of fire and just have high expectations. Zurdo's exceptional talent. He's been waiting on him to take that next step. He's done everything he can as far as development and trying to invest in his career. But at this point right now, he's basically putting it all on Zurdo. Like, hey, you gotta make something happen. It's time to make your name basically relevant again in a championship light. And this is his opportunity if he takes it. As far as the win, if he gets the win, that'll be something that'll be able to benefit him. But he, at this time right now, he's not looking for another setback. So I expect him to go all out. Hopefully he does go all out, leave it all in the ring. So, but for him to Arsen to sit up here and say he's not Bivol and all this other stuff, yeah, he feels like he's being written off. Like he thinks that he's just a belt holder right now, as far as just holding it for right now until Zurdo gets it. You know, a lot of people feel like that, but who knows? You know, at this time right now, they have plenty of options. They're trying to make some things at cruiserweight happen. The sanctioning body's trying to make some kind of, I don't know. They're trying to get in the mix a little bit. They're trying to make some things happen because it's not a lot of things that been going on in cruiserweight, especially ever since Usyk left. It's not really much action, but right now, I feel like they're definitely in the driver's seat when it comes to making that division hot again. A lot of talent in and around the division that possibly can go into the division. So that's just something I know I want to keep my mind on. I know a couple of things out there people don't really pay attention to, but we'll see in the future. But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.